How are you? I'm Debbie, Pink Table Topics. How are you ladies on this Good Friday?
I am good. How are you?
I'm good. Can't
Hey, Aunt Debbie.
Hey, ladies, how y'all doing?
I'm
good,
good.
good on this Good Friday.
I
Well,
know that's right.
welcome to everybody that's joined us. I'll have to edit out that song because YouTube don't play, but it is what it is. But happy Good Friday again to each and every one of you. If you did not hit the like button, please go ahead, hit the like button for me. Linda Gamble, I'm happy to see you, sis, in the chat. Continuous prayers going up, and so happy to hear that your grandson and friend were released from the hospital. Linda, we may touch on that tonight. I have the young man that caused all of that. I have a story about him, and maybe we'll touch on it tonight. But I'm glad to see you and glad to see each and every one of you. Before we get started, did any of you guys get you anything over there on 7th Avenue Beauty today?
I did get the water bottle.
Okay,
I
all
got
right.
the pink one.
You got the pink one. Pink.
The little rose gold color
Okay,
looking.
rose. Okay.
Mhm.
I was gonna say, child, I ain't see no pink. Okay. What about you, Aunt Debbie? Did you do any shopping?
I was there, but I didn't do any shopping.
You didn't do any shopping. Well, you were there supporting. That's all that matters.
I
I
was trying to be good too, Aunt Debbie.
Yes. Look, I am on a spending freeze still, but I did get the water bottle as well. I got two of I believe the lip primers. And what else? The makeup application, the brush. Even though I don't wear foundation a lot, I want to try it for when I do. So, congratulations to Mel. You guys were there. Were you having issues hearing the choir?
Yes, it was a
Yes,
lot of technical issues on my end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yes. I didn't have no sound. I couldn't really hear them. So
Mm-hmm.
it was a lot of issues. So I just left out, came back, and then I stayed a while. Then I came back. It was a
Mm-hmm.
lot. Yeah, well, I couldn't hear the choir. And
Yeah.
they had some sound problems, but they'll work it
Right.
out.
Right. What it was the noise cancellation microphones that they were using. So Mel came out and explained it, but I've seen that happen before on other platforms. So when the singers, naturally they're singing at a higher decibel than people are talking, and the mics cancel it out. But the parts that I was able to hear was amazing, amazing. So congratulations to Melody Cherie. Congratulations. You guys ready?
I am ready. What we
No
talking about?
cap or
I'm
no cap,
ready.
baby. I
What
got
we
about,
tapping about?
girl, I got 5, 6 different topics, child. Where do I want to start? Let's start with something a little funny-ish. And I really want to see if the chat can tell me if this is cap or no cap. Real quickly, I am going to put the definition up on the screen. No cap is a slang expression meaning genuinely and truthfully used to emphasize the sincerity or seriousness of a statement or a video or whatever the case may be. So, with our examples, if you guys think the person is telling the truth, put in the chat no cap. And if you think they're lying, you're going to say that it is cap. Now I'm hearing some background. Um, Somebody got a lot going on in their background. Is it you, Aunt Debbie, or you, Pink Table Topics?
I'm sitting still.
Okay, Aunt Debbie, was that
That was
you?
me. That was me getting some water.
Okay,
I'm muting.
okay. All right, thank you, Aunt Debbie. All right, so again to the chat, if it is cap,
That's cap. That's cap.
if it's cap, that means that they are lying. Okay, so I got a couple different scenarios that we'll go through tonight. And where do I want to start? We're going to go ahead and start with this one. Let me get it together. And shout out to the platforms where I will be sharing this from. And I'm going to also make sure, just real quickly, for the sake of YouTube, I'm going to flash my copyright disclaimer because this is allowed under fair use. And we are researching and commenting about all of this. And then I'm also going to put the ticker up at the bottom. All right, but good evening again to each and every one of you. Hit the like button for us if you did not already. And we're going to go ahead and get started with our first situation. All right. And child, I see Bravo saw this over there. Bravo, I saw you in the chat too. I see your name. It shows who I'm friends with if you watched it already. So Bravo already watched this. Okay, let me give you guys the backstory. This Florida woman allegedly catches her boyfriend cheating with another guy. So she pulled up to the house, child. The boyfriend came out, as well as the person that the boyfriend was kicking it with over there. So let's take a look. And again, you guys let me know once we are done watching this in the chat if you think it's cap, lying, or no cap. And then I'll ask the panelists as well. All right, here we go. Let me get this comment off the screen. Welcome, though, everybody. Okay. Shoot, I got to get this off the screen as well, guys. Hold on one second. Where is it? Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Ooh, child. I already got my answer, but we going to watch. Here we go.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Ryan won't answer his fucking phone. He's at some fucking location.
I'll pause real quick for those that didn't hear that. She said, you got to be effing kidding me. Ryan didn't answer his phone. So she pulled up. Evidently, she got the location or something, child.
What the fuck's house is this? Whose fucking house is this, bro? What the fuck?
Keep looking, guys. She knocking on the door, Deputy. And says,
You ready?
Child.
Hi, is Brian here? That's his card. Who's?
I don't know, Brian.
That's.
Oh, wait a minute, child. Do he got on a nightgown?
That's my boyfriend. He's here and he needs to come out right now, or I'm calling the police.
You can't call the police. It's in my house. Bye.
Oh,
dude.
He done slammed the door on the girlfriend. Hold on.
Holy fucking shit. On me with a fucking man? You're cheating on me with that.
Let me mute because my dog think that's our ring. Hold on, doggies. It's on TV. Hey, it's on TV. They do that every time they hear a ring. Okay, sorry, guys. Let's continue. Here go the boyfriend walking out. Here go the boyfriend.
Fucking man, Brian? Are you fucking
I'm
kidding
not,
me?
bro.
Who is that? Who is that?
It's my friend from fucking gaming, bro.
You just
Y'all hear Ryan stuttering.
fucked that guy?
No, it's my friend from
You
gaming.
just fucked that guy.
No, that's my
You
friend
just
from
fucked that
Xbox.
Oh my god, Brian, you just fucked that
That's
guy?
my friend from
Why
Xbox.
weren't you answering?
Oh,
Because I didn't have my phone on me. We were playing Xbox, bro. That's my friend from Xbox. Can you please just leave me alone?
Why does he have no
Ryan. Ryan say that's his friend that he play Xbox with. Now we got a no cap already. Now no cap means the truth, and that means Ryan telling the truth. Let's continue.
pants on? You were just fucking him.
Oh
No,
my
I
God.
wasn't. That was my friend from
Fucking him. You're
Xbox.
just fucking him.
No.
You're cheating on me while I'm pregnant.
No, just go.
Oh
I'm
man,
calling
Ryan.
the police. You're gone. You're gonna
Calling
get
the
You were just
police?
cheating on me with a man.
No, I wasn't.
You were just. This is going on Facebook. That man had no pants on. That's all on video.
No.
Oh yes, it is. You're cheating on me with a
Are you
man.
fucking fine. Whatever, man. Can we go?
You are done. You're never seeing your fucking kids again.
Whatever, bro.
Uh-oh.
You just fucked my boyfriend? No. He fucked you? What happened? Tell me what happened.
Oh, child.
I'm pregnant. We have 3 fucking kids.
Not a thing happened here, okay? He's a friend. Screw.
Who are you?
I'm gonna call the police.
Call the police.
Get the fuck off my property.
Call the police.
Baby sitting there in his drawers. Ooh, LaDonna said no cap.
Wow. Brian's cheating on me with a fucking dude.
Get a good fucking look. Get off my property.
Uh-oh. Ooh, child. Baby. Ow. Look at him.
Get some fucking nerve coming to somebody else's house, you bitch.
Oh,
Fuck out of here.
You enjoy his asshole?
oh my
You gotta be
goodness.
fucking kidding me.
Oh,
Ooh, child. All right. Now, LaDon, well, you got the definition wrong, sis, because you put no cap. No cap mean Ryan telling the truth. I'm gonna go ahead and give you my thoughts, and then we're gonna go to Debbie, and then pink table topics, and then I'm gonna read a couple of you all's comments in the chat. Ryan's ass is lying. Ryan is lying. Okay, cap. Did you guys see how? And Bravo put it in the chat. Did you guys see how Ryan was stuttering? Ryan came out and said, we was playing Nintendo or Xbox. Ryan ass is lying over there sleeping with that man, and that girl is pregnant with 2 kids. I think Ryan is straight. Let me play it, child. I gotta play this for Ryan. Oh, child, that's nasty. Ryan.
That's cap. That's cap.
That's cap. Ryan is capping. We're gonna take this to Debbie. Debbie, what are your thoughts about Ryan, child?
What is his name, Ryan?
Ryan.
He's capping, he lying, and he not living in his truth. Now, he could have just told that lady, been honest with her. You know, don't have her hanging on and talking about some Nintendo, Xbox, and then man running around in his underwear. Who they do that is playing games in their underwear. You playing games, but I bet you it wasn't no Nintendo.
Ooh-wee, baby. Hang his toe out while you sitting there playing the game. Go ahead, Debbie.
I just think he a liar. He's stuttering and going on. And what man in their right mind be setting up in some other man's house, he in his underwear, and they probably playing games? No. They don't do that. The men, real men don't do that. You know, he should have been honest with that young lady and told her this what I like or this. Well, however they go about that kind of stuff, I don't know what he should have told, but he should have been honest. And live in your truth. Be honest with yourself and others and live in your truth.
Yeah. All right. Debbie gave her thoughts. Now, Debbie, I'm gonna ask you about one part that you did not mention. Did you hear the chick say she calling the popo? Now, what is the popo?
Yeah, I heard them say they call the police. The popos. I don't know what for. You know, she done came and saw what she needed to see. Bye. You know, I would have left him right there. Don't. You don't even have to explain. I see what this is.
But she
right there.
She's calling the popo. She said,
I don't know what the police gonna do.
Yeah, snatch the penis out. I mean, what is the police supposed to do?
I wouldn't call nobody. I wouldn't even want nobody to know I was there and I seen what I saw. I would leave quietly, close that door quietly. And he would know not to come back around me. I wouldn't have to say a word. My look would say it all for me, and I'd be gone.
All right. Debbie also said that.
That's cap. That's cap.
Debbie said it was cap. We are going to pink table topics. Sis, is Ryan lying, child?
Listen, Ryan is lying, and I'm over here crying. Listen. Ryan is lying. And this is another thing that I peeped too. For his wife to immediately run over there and the first thing she say is, if you effing my husband, she knows something. She know Ryan doing something. Because that would never be the first thing that would come out of somebody's mouth when you go and approach your husband. And it would never, if I'm going to approach my husband, it would never be, are you effing him? And this is another man. So she know that Ryan is either on the down low or she done seen something on Ryan's computer. And I think this was basically like revelation for her. Like deep down, she knew something was a little off with him and she ran over there to catch him, because why you chasing Ryan? Because obviously there was something in the beginning. So I believe she knew something was going on. She done seen something for her to automatically go to, are you effing my husband? And let me say this, my son-in-law is a gamer. They do not game in their draws.
Girl.
So, so he either had Ryan bent over or he was... or Ryan had him bent, but
bent over the console, child.
Listen, on the joystick or something. It was some joysticks moving around there.
It was a joystick. You hear me?
Baby, listen. Because Ryan was too shook. Ryan couldn't even get his words out. Ryan didn't even know how to answer the question. Instead of saying, babe, we just playing the game. What's up? Ryan was stuttering. He couldn't even hardly speak. So cap. Ryan is capping.
All right. My sister's Pink Table Topics also said,
That's cap. That's cap.
That's cap. Look, sis, I have to agree with you with that being her first line out of her mouth, period. But however, in my Kimmy's voice, right? But in my Kimmy's voice, though, however, if you go somewhere and the person open the door and they drogs, what else you supposed to say?
Well, see, this is me. Let's say, for instance, and I know this will never happen, but if I were to go and I approach my husband and the dude come to the door with the drawers, I would immediately think they got some women up in there. I would have never immediately went to, oh, you effing my husband. I would have been like, who up in there?
I don't know, sis. I'm gonna have to disagree.
I wouldn't have immediately just went toward what y'all doing.
Okay, but you have to take into account the whole attire. Dude came to the door in a long nightgown, child. There wasn't no t-shirt. You know what I mean? And most times, you know, a dude, let's say if they boys and they got a chick over there and they, I don't know, running the train. I don't know. They probably come, they gonna slip on their jeans or something. You could still tell maybe the jeans wasn't zipped up all the way or something. But the nightgown, so sis, if you went and to your husband's boy house, he came to the door with the nightgowns and drawers, you still wouldn't think?
Well, see, here's the thing. That's why I would have asked who's in there. Because let's say the guy was in the house with another woman or whatever the case, but he hear this commotion going on outside with me and my husband, and he just run to the door like, what's going on, just to see. I wouldn't have immediately thought that it was something going. I would have immediately gravitated to, okay, you over here, you ain't answering the phone. Like, what itch y'all got up in this house? So for her to say it, I'm thinking because there has already been some sort of sign, that's why her mind immediately went there.
Okay. Got you. And Debbie, give us your thoughts on that. If you pulled up to old boy's friend's house, and the friend come on answer the door with a nightgown and some tidy whities, in this case they were red, would you automatically think they had something going on, or like sis said, maybe some women in there?
Something was going. What the man do with that nightgown on? I think is how she know where these folk live. She must have known something to know go straight to the house. Now, you know, maybe this didn't happen before, but she knew to go right to their house.
Mm-hmm.
But what would
So it
you
seemed
think?
like to me, she had an inkling or a doubt or intuition what was going on. But when that man come in that nightgown, you ain't even got to explain no more. I don't care who up in there right about now. You
Mhm.
up in there, you with that. That's where you need to be, and you stay right there. I'm gone.
What
It's
would
over.
your thought be though, on Debbie? Would you
And,
think
and, and
if
I
if
be
it was
thinking you fooling around with that man. He come there with a nightgown on.
right? So it's 2 against 1. That's me
Gigi
and
say,
Aunt Debbie against Sissy.
Gigi say not the moo and this is
Debbie
why.
with a whole moo on. Whole moo. Who said that? GG. Baby. Yeah.
Hey, Dawn Michelle. Dawn Michelle is in the chat.
It's Dawn Michelle here.
Hey, Dawn.
See me. Hey, girl. Hey. You know you're supposed to call me. Call me tomorrow. Welcome to Dawn Michelle. We love you and we miss you. Sis,
Hello.
okay. Debbie said hi to Dawn Michelle. We cutting up over here, Dawn. Cover your ears. Sis, I'm sorry, but me and Aunt Debbie, we on the other
Okay,
side.
but this is why. This is why. Hear me out, Aunt Debbie. Hear me out, sis. See, I already know, like, if my husband say he's going to his guy's house, I'm not automatically thinking something is going on over there because I know his guys already, right?
No, take all of that out. All of that out. We talking about just if you walk
see,
up and the Negro got on the moo.
That's the thing. She knew her husband already. She already knew her husband. When she pulled up and saw that man come out with the moo, she already knew because she know Ryan. She already knew Ryan had a little sugar in the tank. And when she pulled up, that's why her mind automatically gravitated to that. So if I'm saying, if my husband telling me he going somewhere to game with somebody, 9 times out of 10, this person wouldn't be for me. He wouldn't be a new person to where I've never heard of this person. And then I pull up over there and I'm like, who is this?
You going too deep. You are not ignoring a Negro coming to the door in the moo and his drawers. If your husband was in that.
But okay, so I'm still sticking beside what I say. If I were to pull up and my husband came out to the car and I wouldn't, and the dude came to the door, I would not have automatically said that that guy was doing something. I never even would have went there because I would have known my husband already. I would have already known, like I already know my husband and his stance when it comes to that. So I never would have, even if the guy would have came to the door with the moo, I would have automatically thought it was some women up in there.
All right.
But
Can
again,
I answer? Can I answer?
I'm Debbie answer because I'm giving sister side eye right through this monitor, baby. Answer, Aunt Debbie.
Like I said, that lady, she had some intuition what was going on. She went right to the house. So she went to see what's going on. Nobody care nothing about no men. When a man come out in a nightgown,
that's it.
That's it. That say it for itself what's going on. You, to me, that's telling me you his woman or he your man. There's something going on. Anyway, I don't want no parts of it.
I agree. It's something going on, and I would be like,
but nobody else in the house but them two. So I already know what's going on.
And
right.
And they ain't playing no games. You playing some games, but you ain't playing no Z-Box or no Nintendo or Mario, whatever you see say you were playing. They were playing some game, but it wasn't that. You know, they role playing, and I don't know who did what, but I'm done with you.
Look,
you can't come back to me.
Right, Aunt Debbie, and we all know our mates until we don't know them.
Right.
So she could have known her mate. You know,
she knew Ryan. She knew Ryan was over there bent.
Right, but she probably, you know, naturally she had something like the both of you saying. You know, anytime you are scheming and stalking and pulling up and all of that, you already know something going on. But I'm just saying, on the average, like us normal people, and it's the first time, I'm still thinking your ass gay if I pull up and the Negro open the door in a moo and some tidy whities. You not sitting up in there playing no damn video game. You cannot tell me. So I get it, sis. You said maybe you would think that they in there with some other women and all of that, But where they do that at? What
Well,
Ryan?
you
We
can
can
really
look at
tell if
Ryan.
your
We know
mate.
what Ryan was doing.
Well, you can really tell if you would know if you think about your mate.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if
You
I was think about my mate. Now, if this man liked my exit area more than he liked the entrance,
That part, I did.
That's a dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway.
I'm through with you. Cause that ain't where it's supposed to be. I'm through with you. And that's how you know he could have stayed over there with old boy. Cause I already would have known. I would have been quit him. Anytime I said you go for that exit more than you go for that entrance,
Yeah.
something ain't right. I don't need you. They ain't my type of guy. So I ain't got to go to nobody's house and see nobody or nothing. I already know what you about.
Baby, we're gonna have to take that interest and exit to the after hour topic. Let me write that down.
That's what my thought said. My thought said she already knew Ryan was Brokeback Mountain.
Man, she probably got Ryan legs up. She probably got Ryan legs up in the air. That's another giveaway. You know what I mean? You holding his legs up in the air, baby. He doing all the screaming and all of that. You know. Or you know,
Well, he
Ryan was
doing what?
flushed when he
Debbie,
Ryan
not
was
only
flushed
that
when he
though,
ran out that door, child.
we're gonna play Ryan reaction again real quick. But even if you're eating the groceries, child, the groceries, a lot of men. Oh shoot, I should have had them up here for that. Because Amy Luciani, I'm not sure if you guys know her. She's on Love and Hip Hop now. Well, she married out of the blue Dwight Howard, NBA player. And Dwight Howard, you guys know, was caught with a couple transgenders and all of that. He liked that. And they said allegedly, and she was all in. Do you hear me? Couldn't tell her nothing. And she wiped the slate clean and she's giving him. And I heard just recently that she done found out that he was dipping with another man.
He was dipping before he
But
got
she
with
knew
her.
it when she went in.
And that's why
Right, she knew she was in it for the money, thinking she could change. And now the same thing happened. And even though you there, he going for what he want. When you knew that's what he wanted all the time, you shouldn't got involved. But you wanted what he had and what he could do for you and the status and the clout. So you went there. So you get what you deserve. I don't feel sorry for her.
I don't feel sorry for it either, child. It is what it is. I wouldn't have done it in the beginning. You know?
Me either. I don't know what you got. I don't. I feel like this. If folks, whatever you like, live in your truth. Don't pull other people into it and lie to them. Because tell them what you gonna get out that situation and mess somebody else's life up. Don't ruin nobody else's life on a lie that you willing, to hold for yourself. Be honest. That's all you gotta do is be honest.
That's right. We talked about communication last night. Awesome members only last night. But yeah, communication and honesty goes a long way. You know what I mean? And then that way, look, don't spring no shit on me.
Right.
Don't spring nothing on me. You let me decide if that's what I want to deal with. That comes with just cheating or whatever in general. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But we got a couple more. Let me read the couple comments again. Shout out to my Chi-Town sis D Me laughed and said, "Not the type of child, righties." Baby, take a look. We back at the beginning. For those of you guys that came in a little late, take a look at our first cap, and I need you guys to mute somebody. Okay, it was on Debbie. Okay, thank you, Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie got a good mic. But this was what we just watched. We're gonna watch it again. Cap means Ryan is lying, and no cap means hey, Ryan was just playing the video game. Now, and Ned Harris earlier said no cap. Lil Dawn came in here and said no cap. But I saw where the both of you guys said nope, I meant cap. And then LaDon also said, no man is just playing Xbox. Get that mad. That's right. Ryan was stuttering child. Let's take a look at Ryan. Ryan, you lying.
Ryan won't answer his fucking phone. He's at 7
Now, sis, I agree with you right there. She pulled up mad. You know what I mean? So she knew something. Ryan won't answer his fucking phone.
Whose fucking house is this, bro? What the?
She ready.
Ready? He probably beat Ryan ass when he got home. Baby. Take a look, chat.
Hi, is Brian here?
Look, peep game. He ain't even got on no shoes, no socks, or nothing, child. He probably threw that moo-moo on to answer the door. Hold on, y'all.
That's his card. Who's?
I don't know, Brian.
That's my boyfriend. He's here and he needs to come out right now, or I'm calling the police.
You can't call the police. It's in my house. Bye.
Dude. Holy fucking shit.
Okay, let me mute right here. Because I think she's going to ring that doorbell. I don't want my dogs to start barking. Look
Did you
around.
want me with that fucking man, Brian? Are you fucking
No,
kidding
I'm not.
me? Who is that? Who is that?
From fucking gaming, bro.
My friend from fucking gaming, bro. Ryan, your ass lying.
Ryan say, how she find me?
My friend from gaming.
My friend.
No, that's my
You
friend
just
from
said,
Xbox.
Oh my god, Brian.
Oh!
That's my friend from
Why were
Xbox.
you answering me?
Because I didn't have my phone on me. We were playing Xbox, bro. That's my friend from Xbox. Can you please just leave me alone?
Why does he have no pants on?
Oh!
Fucking him.
No, I wasn't. I was like, no.
You're seeing on me while I'm pregnant.
Oh, just go.
Ryan, open that door.
You're getting
Here we
evicted.
go.
You were just cheating on me with a man.
No, I wasn't.
You were just. This is going on Facebook. That man had no pants
She
on.
putting
That's
it
all
on
on video.
Facebook, baby.
You're cheating on me.
Everybody about to know.
Fine, whatever, man. Can we go?
You are done. You're never seeing your fucking kids again.
Whatever, bro.
All right.
All
Ryan,
right.
your ass was lying. Now, somebody in the chat, and I don't know how you guys feel about this. We'll discuss. We'll read the comments. Then we'll get to the next one. Don't call me bro. And I've noticed that a lot of people nowadays, all right, bro, come on. You ready to go eat? Come on, bro. Don't ever in your life call me bro.
Right.
Ryan kept calling her bro. You know what I mean? How do you look at a woman? No offense to anybody in the chat, because again, it's been normalized now. But sis, can your husband look at you and say, that's like Dr. Damon with Buddy, you know what I mean, when it comes to Dr. Heavenly. But have you heard that? Like men addressing women and saying bro a lot.
I have heard it a lot as of lately. But my husband doesn't call me that. My husband calls me baby or honey. He doesn't even call me by my name. It's always baby or honey. But yeah, I don't like that bro stuff either. To me, it's almost like you're putting me in the friend zone.
Exactly. Debbie, have you heard that lately?
No, I have never heard that. To me, he calling a bro because maybe he think he a guy and think she a guy, and or maybe he think he a girl. There's some weird crap here. The man come to the door. He busted right there. The man come to the door in the nightgown.
And the moon.
I'm done right there. Ain't nothing you can tell me that I'm gonna listen to.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna believe nothing you say. As far as I'm concerned, that's your lover, and be with him. Stay right there. I'm gone. I'm not gonna argue about that. And you're not gonna call me broke, I might swing. Now don't now, cause she don't now. Before we have some problems here.
Exactly. I'm a swing on your ass like a bro. Okay. I'm glad she ain't going that house, child. It probably was smelling like straight Badusi. You guys know what Badusi is. Broco said that man came to the door with red panties on. Oh, child.
They did have on some red panties. They showed them.
Not panties. Was they panties, child? They was
drawers or something.
Baby. Okay, let's see. Sharon said the nightgown gave it away. Okay. April said she knew what it was. Let's see.
Yeah, she knew what it was. And Ryan was too aggressive for there not to have been nothing going on, because if he knew his pregnant wife was pulling up and she was automatically thinking something, now to calm her down, he should have said, come in and see. We're just playing the game. He knew what was going on. They probably had, all kind of toys thrown around in the living room.
Gross. You know what? And I agree. And the average man, especially a black one, gonna go off. If let's say now the situation was different and it was a sister pulling up to a Negro. You can't call that Negro gay. Are you
Okay.
him? He gonna go completely not like
Uh-huh.
Ryan. Ryan was his was
Ryan was lying.
right. Ryan was lying. His was a lying defense. But a man, if they know that they not, you know, you gonna really know. Okay, well, maybe I misjudged that. You know, but something still ain't right. A
Like,
man,
but a man, if you a man, you're not gonna be in no other man's house with him with no red, with no
period.
nightgowns on
Mm-mm.
and red
That's
drawers.
it.
I ain't come for this. You
Yeah,
must be on something else. He gonna be gone.
that's
He
right.
laughed at that outfit. He about bought it for him. Put that
Uh-uh.
on, baby. So you know they
Well, did y'all
they
see
do
how
what they
disheveled?
do.
Did you see how disheveled Ryan was? Ryan came out, that t-shirt was all wrinkled. Child, Ryan had just slipped that shirt back on. Okay. So um look, it looks like across the board. Ryan was working his jaws, lollipopping. Ooh, chow. Okay, couple more comments, and we got another one that's similar to this with a celebrity or semi. Gigi said in my Janet's voice, "Who's bending you over, child?"
Mm.
Cece said, "You can gain from your own home with people around the world." That's true. So Ryan, why you got to go over there to play Xbox? And y'all could have connected. You could have been at home with your wife and kids, and old boy could have been there sitting in his drawers. Something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Dawn
Bravo.
Michelle got a question. Dawn says, I have one question, y'all. Would he have been able to slam the door on a sister? No,
Hell
ma'am.
no.
No,
Hell no. You
Yeah, them
know,
tires would have been on flat,
baby,
windows busted.
that
Dawn,
man
and that
wouldn't
was
have no windows.
look, that was a glass. I didn't already peep the game. That was a glass pane in that door. Baby, that window would have been shattered and I would have been in there because I would have wanted to go in there and take a whiff anyway. I
Uh-huh,
would have wanted to go
absolutely.
smell and see if it smelled like Badussy. See if it
Uh-huh.
smelled like
I
that.
ain't. I seen a nightgown. I don't smell nothing. I'm
Debbie,
up. I'm up now.
Debbie said she saw the moo.
I
yes,
saw
ma'am.
that. I already know what's going on. You don't
Okay.
need to paint me no picture. You don't need. You don't even have to say nothing. I
Ex-
already know. I'm out.
ex-
Deuces.
Exactly. Ryan ass
Ryan
was
is
lying.
fine.
Ryan was lying, child. Don Michelle, you know how we rolling. I would have called you, girl. Meet me over here. We going up in this beach. It's on and popping, okay? But that was a good cap, no cap, and across the board. This is what we giving Ryan from the chat to the panel.
That's cap. That's cap.
At least Ryan may have somewhere to stay, child. Because if she put him out, he can go right on back over there. But let's get into this scenario, guys. This is another similar situation. We're gonna take a look at Tokyo Tony. Tokyo Tony went live the other day and said that she let somebody stay at her home and they stole her things. And then the person responded. So let's take a look. Shout out to the chat. 202 of you guys here that's joining you. Me, the Rose, the thought of that, I don't know, but I still would have broke that damn window down. Look, Don Michelle, you know what Badusi is, chat. They say it's all up and through the A. It probably just smelled like
Mm-hmm.
A child just on the street. Debbie, do you know what Badusi is?
Yes, I know. That's your butt.
I gotta stop her, Debbie. We gotta say that for after dark.
My
You see
sister,
how
yeah, I
stuck
know.
on Debbie child. The yes was enough on Debbie. All right, guys. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at and those of you that live in the A, let me know. Does it just smell like Badusi out in the street, child? Because they everywhere. Hey, Brittany Janae. All right, take a look. I want to know after we watch, I believe it's 3 slides, if this is cap or no cap when it comes to Tokyo Tony. Black China's mama. Take a look. Shout out to the neighborhood talk.
And bagged up and rolled out with my shit.
Take a
I'm
listen.
gonna kill this bitch. This is crazy. It stole all my shit out of my house. I said, what? Oh, hell no.
That's how I said. Wait a minute, just said.
Bruh, this is psych. Kept. The basement tore up. She tore everything over. Oh, I always run into these type of women.
Keep looking.
Every time.
Keep looking. Keep looking.
But this one is the cake. Damn, you even took that eye out my baby's. You didn't tore up the baby toy too. Bags out the top of the kitchen and bagged up and rolled out with my shit.
All right, let's go to this one.
She been following me 3 years online. Like I sent her money and everything. I took this girl in not as a roommate, not as helping her or anything. She was supposed to make me beats. No friends. I'm helping. Wasn't supposed to. No beats. 6 weeks. Go to jail. She been following me 3 years on.
All right. Now we are going to listen to what the lady had to say about why she was staying with Tokyo Tony. Tokyo Tony found her out in them streets, pulled up on her, and this is what was said.
Bro, you want me to eat your pussy? Bro, I want you to eat my pussy. Bro, I want your dirty hell, bro. Bro, I want your dirty bro. Bro, you want me to eat your pussy? Bro, I want you to eat my pussy.
Well, child,
What?
were you guys able to hear her? The chick pulled up. I mean, Tokyo Tony pulled up on the chick. The first thing out of the chick's mouth was, "You wanted me to eat Joe, you know what?" And I'm sorry. For me, I believe her. I believe Tokyo Tony is straight.
That's cap. That's cap.
I think Tokyo is straight cap. I just don't see that being the first thing that this lady would have said when Tokyo pulled up on her. Those are my thoughts. That's it. That's all. You guys in the chat, put what you think. I already see Teresa saying it's cap. Gigi say no cap. Aunt Debbie, do you need me to play it again, or did you get the gist?
Lord have mercy, they fight?
They fighting, baby. Love is quarrel to me. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie.
Lord have mercy. I think what her name, Tokyo Tony capping. She probably wanted that woman that won't be bothered. Lord have mercy. These people crazy. God damn.
All right.
So make somebody be with you on. I believe the lady.
Okay.
Because lady ain't got no reason to lie. You pulled up on this lady and you looked at her and you knew what she was about. And you took her into your home. You didn't even know her. You had her agenda. So, you know, like you said, you weren't trying to help her. She wasn't your roommate. She wasn't nothing to you. But you wanted her, I guess, a sex partner, or however. And she didn't want to play right or act right. So now you mad and want to fight the lady. You know. I say Tokyo is capping.
All right. Aunt Debbie said
that's cap. That's cap.
That's cap. Sis, your thoughts, Pink Table Topics.
I'm saying that Tokyo was capping. I feel like she overpromised and underdelivered when she rolled up on that chick. She promised her some said lifestyle if she came to do this, that, or the third. And I feel like it was a lover's quarrel, like you were saying. I feel like whatever was happening in that house with it being demolished like that, I think they had like a little quarrel going on in that house, and Tokyo wanted to hurry up and first put it on social media because clearly the girl didn't say anything first. Tokyo went Tokyo went to social media first. So I feel like she was trying to get ahead of the situation. So I think it was like a lover's coil, and for whatever reason the girl probably wanted to leave or whatever the case, because Tokyo didn't make good on her promise. But I believe it's Cap. I believe Tokyo just comes off as that kind of person to me. So I just really feel like she has that like down low mentality behind the scenes. So it's Cap.
All right. All right. Let me play it for you as well. Wait a minute, sis. I was in the middle of a comment. Hold on, let's see. What is your Cash App?
You want me to chat?
Nope, just tell me because I'm about to put it in the main chat.
Okay. $.
Mm-hmm.
G Holloway Inc. 2021.
Okay. INC 2021. All right. Okay. If any of you guys would like to support the host, the Cash App is in the chat there. Let me play this for you, sis, because sis also said
That's Cap. That's Cap.
All right, Bridget J, if you're here, and Teresa, I see you guys deposit for Vegas. Okay, Dawn Michelle, if you still here, call me tomorrow, please, because hopefully you can come to Vegas, child. We'll talk about it. Let's see what the chat is saying. Now look, I must say before, because they ended up releasing the second part, or Tokyo went live with the second part of this video when she saw the chick out on the street. So at first, when she just initially said that somebody broke in her house and all of that, I was still giving her the side eye because she's like, yeah, now it's up to $98,000. And I'm like, Tokyo ain't got no $98,000 worth of nothing for somebody to steal. I'm thinking she just saying that for the insurance. But immediately, again, when she rolled up on this chick, they have had some relation. So I agree with you guys. Let's see what the chat is saying. Dawn Michelle said to Aunt Debbie is what is that? What's that, sis? You gotta let me know. I know it's not bug plug. Tell me, Dawn Michelle, what you say about Aunt Debbie. But Brittany Janae, thank you for the super chat. You say, I bet Tokyo Tony smells like a fish market. Ooh, chow. Not a fish market. Let's go up, read a couple more. Dawn Michelle still talking about that dough chow. She said hinges would have been unhinged and glass popped right out of that front door. Oh, yes, because Dawn Michelle is it jitsu, karate chow, whatever it is. Black belt, white belt, green belt. She got all them belts, okay? And keep something in a belt around her waist. She ain't no joke. Let's see. Girlfriend Chronicle said, okay, I think I know what that means. Mama V is shocked. Flower Bloom said, this is just gross. It's gross, but it's reality. It is reality. So, Flower Bloom, cover your ears on some of these topics, child. Cover your ears.
Baby.
Gigi. Now, Gigi, let me know if you meant to put this, because you said no cap, meaning, do you think Tokyo is telling the truth or no cap when it comes to the other person? Let me know, Gigi. Teresa said cap. Rose said cap. Monique said that's cap. Mary said cap. Mama B said cap. Gigi said on the girl part, Tokyo is always cap. Okay. All right. So no cap when it comes to the girl. All right. Music Expression said cap. Tokyo knew that she was recording the incident, so she had to try to take face. Right. And they also pointed out that because I think the girl said it, I don't know, but when she said it loud enough that you just wanted me to, do what, go down on you, Tokyo hurry up and slam that door because she didn't want people to really hear that part. So, all right, it looks like we all are on the same path again. Let's see. Why would you allow a stranger to stay with you? That's what you get for letting astray. Why she following Tokyo Tony? Tokyo wants her carpet clean and her dipping in the lady pool. Ooh, child. All right. Let's see. Anybody say no cap? Anybody? Rose said you didn't believe it in the first place. Bravo said, but did she steal the furniture or not? Okay. The furniture child. Tokyo got busted out and ain't been seen since. I don't think she went live since that. And look, she just gives that. I hate to say it. Tokyo seems to be the type that may go both ways, and there's nothing wrong with it if that's what you into. The cat is out the bag. Oh, child.
Not the cat.
The cat, literally,
Literally.
literally out
That
the
cat all the way out the bag.
facts. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. The money and the substances ran out, so that lady bounced. The furniture was probably sold for that. Yeah. Thank you again, Teresa, for putting the cash apps in. I saw my comment just it looked okay on the screen, but not the chat. All right, that was scenario number 2. And I told you guys I had a couple things queued up here. Let me stop sharing my screen real quick and see which one I want to go to. So we have Ryan is lying. We had Toby.
Lying, honey.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Celebrity-ish. Celebrity-ish. Um, let's see. Let me share my screen. This is coming to you from Blueface.
Oh Lord.
From
Oh, Lord
Blueface.
have mercy.
Blueface is in jail. Okay. And most time when men are in jail, you're gonna get that jail talk, baby. You think that, oh shoot, you think he gonna be on the straight and narrow. Let me get back into it. Hold on. What did I just do? Yeah, that was neighborhood talk. Hold on. Here you go. Okay. If a man is in jail, most times the woman that they talking to on the phone getting that jail talk, I love you, baby. I can't wait to get home and all of this. Well, for me, it seems like Blueface is running game on his mama. So I'm gonna give you guys the backstory. And if you follow Blueface, you already know he can't stand his mama, has disrespected her, and she's a nutcase as well. You know what I mean? You could just tell that she the mama. They are both attention, clout chasers, all of the above. Well, recently, backstory, Krishan popped out with a boyfriend. Krishan says she is done this time when it comes to Blueface, and she's been toting this other man around. The other lady, Jaden, his baby's mama, she started dating a chick since he been gone, and now I believe she's dating another guy as well. So both of his, he call them biatches, I don't. They didn't move on to other people. Only thing he got left is his mama. So let me read you guys what he said in a post to his mom. And no, Teresa, he's not out yet. I think he got a couple more months. But he said, and all through this, well, let me read it, then I get my thoughts. He said, I want to apologize to you for letting any female influences affect our relationship. I thought a few females may have loved me more than, it should have been than you, but I was wrong. I'm glad I came to prison because in my absence, I got to sit back and watch them use my downtime as a head start to their own advantages. You are the only woman entitled to be there for me. So now that all of the leaves fell off of the tree, I can get back to my roots, which is you. I love you. I'll be out in a few months. Come pick me up. Just you and my kids, nobody else. Now, before I give my thoughts, put in the chat if you guys think that Blueface is telling the truth or is Blueface capping. I already see my answer. Teresa say that's cap. I'm gonna play mine first, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts.
That's cap. That's cap.
That's cap, Blueface, and I'm gonna tell you why. If Blueface wanted to come out and pin whatever or send his mom a message and all of that, it would not have included everything about females. This female, that female. I thought other females would love me. I want to apologize to you for letting any females influence my relationship with you. I thought a few females may have loved me. Blah, blah, blah. Leave the, it's just given you hurt by them females. And yeah, where you gonna go when you get off? You need an address, you need all of that. And I just feel like if it was a sincere apology to his mom, the only thing that he would have talked about was his mom. Before I get to Debbie, I'm gonna read his mom's response. And naturally, she shared this, and because he sent it to her. But she said he knew today would be rough on me because we celebrated his brother's birthday every year he was in jail. And today they both in jail. I'll eat some cake for both of y'all because I know God got y'all. Thank you, son. This means the world to me. Today is bittersweet. Both of them. I don't think she's capping. I do think that, let me say this, I do think that she loves her son, but I also think that she's one of those moms that want the attention of the son and don't want any female to get that. And when it comes to him, again, straight cap for me. Put it in the chat what you guys think it is. Aunt Debbie, I read it to you. What's your thoughts?
I think he capping and the mama is too.
Child.
Both of them toxic individuals. They both capping. They both capping. Okay. That's just something she put out. And I don't believe he had enough sense to write no letter like that. She probably had somebody right there to say he said it.
Okay.
I don't believe none of that. None of that. She lied. Cap.
You want me to play it on Debbie? Let me play it for you.
That's cap. That's cap.
Aunt Debbie said that's cap. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie, and we'll get to pink table topics.
Yeah, this lady here's something else too now, and her son learned what he know from her. I just think that it's all cap. I think she's doing that for attention. I don't believe he wrote no letter like that. He ain't sat down and wrote no letter like that, in the jail. I don't believe it. I just can't believe it. But, I just believe she wrote it and she lying. She's trying to get some clout. I don't know what she's trying to do, but I believe it's cap.
All right. Aunt Debbie say it's cap. Sis, a pink table topics. Your thoughts, cap or no cap?
I believe Blueface and his mama are capping. Just like Aunt Debbie said, they're both toxic. They're both very toxic. I believe Blueface is just like any other Negro that's sitting behind bars waiting to get out. They'll say anything to draw you in so that you can keep some commissary on their books. So I just feel like he's capping. I just don't see within that short time, because he's done some stuff. He's done a lot of stuff. And I don't think he's been in there long enough to have changed yet. I think it's a little too soon. I can't say that he's not working on himself while he's in there, which I doubt it. But I just don't think he's been in there long enough to come out with this, to be this person that he's portraying to be. So I call cap.
All right. Pink table topic said
that's cap. That's cap.
She said it's cap. All right, now, excuse me. Before I get to the chat, I will say, Aunt Debbie, I do think that he wrote it. He also changed his, they have access to social media in Jaya, and he changed his avatar picture to his mom as well. But with what you said, sis, and what we've saying and a couple people in the chat is saying, I'll go back up from the top. This person said what I said. So basically, the women left him for dead because he in jail, and now he's crawling back to his mom. This person said, baby, that prison talk be something else. And this is the first time, though, naturally, because I don't know nobody that's been in this situation, but I've seen somebody use the prison talk on their mama. You know what I mean? And immediately I thought that he was capping. Let's see. This person said, so basically, because all the women treated like Ish, no, he treated like Ish moved on, he want to apologize to his mommy. Then last question, last comment I'll read from over here, then we'll jump to this comment section. He sounds just like every other incarcerated male, except he's using jail talk on his mama. I've officially seen it all. Now, look, I hope, I'm one of those people, and we have big debates about this, that I do believe that everybody, if they really want to, can make a change for the better in life, period. Now, if they do it, they do it. If they don't, they don't. But I do think that everybody deserves that grace per se. I don't believe it. And look, when Blueface get out, mark my words, Krishan gonna be back, Jaden gonna be back, and he gonna be back going off on his mama. All of them are toxic, all of them. And right now he don't have any control. He inside, they outside. You know what I'm saying? But when he get out, that man is like a piznimp. And you guys know what a piznimp is. He's like a piznimp. He's gonna have them all under control. So let's see what the chat is saying. But the panel, all three of us, shoot, now all of us, when we do our topics, I want us to have something where we disagree on some, But the panel so far said,
That's cap. That's cap.
That's cap. And naturally, on conversations like this, I love that we agree, because I think we all will be giving each other the side eye, like, girl, what? Especially with Ryan lying ass. Especially Ryan. But let's read some of the comments. And again, thank you guys so much. If you have not hit the like button, please go ahead, hit that like button. Pink Diva, I don't know if you saw Joanna Michelle say hello to you as well.
I did speak to her.
All right, and Undebbie as well. Okay, let's see what the chat is saying. Blueface never respected his mother when he was dealing with Krishan. All right, Flower Bloom. Is that his fault or Krishan? Let me know. Who is Stewie dating? Stewie is Jaden. She was dating a stud. I don't know if they still together. Hey, Angela Richardson. They have apps now where they can text. Yes. And even on the screenshot that I shared, hold on, because just following social media, when they text from those type of apps, it do have their name, full name, government at the top. Like when they used to share Ernesto's, Nasty Nestos, his used to be like this too. So I do think that he did send this to her, but he's still capping, okay? They're just nasty. Blue, Alexis, and Krishan. He disrespects his mom. Henceforth, he disrespects all women. Good point. He need an address. Okay, Gigi, I said that. I wonder if his dad is still in his mansion, because see, Krishan was over there, and that's where they all are stupid. I'll say this, and we're gonna move on. When he first got locked up, before he got locked up, he wouldn't even acknowledge that baby that Krishan had by him. We all know how he treated her and all of that. But when he first got locked up, he laid it on thick, because he needed that girl to pay that mortgage, those bills. She moved in the house. She was staying with the daddy and all of that. So I think if she's really done, he may not have that home to come, because she's the only one that can generate that amount, to keep that up. She opened up his old restaurant recently. So that's why I'm shocked she got a boyfriend, because she just opened up Blueface's restaurant, a seafood shop about a month ago. Okay, let's see. Okay, cap. Learning the lessons. Mary Faith, you think that Blueface is really changing for the better? Let us know. Okay, all I see in the chat is Cap. He lying.
He
All
lying.
right, he lying. He lying. Bravo say it's kind of cringe. True sincerity. Why not call her or write a dang on letter? Yeah, but she's so thirsty. She probably would have recorded the call or posted the letter anyway. Okay. But that's that on that. That's that on that. Shout out again to those of you that are in the chat. I thought that was sad as well. Both of her sons are in jail. Okay. That's crazy. And I see that Debbie said it, Sis said it. I think that she's excited to get that from him. That's the only reason why I didn't give Carlissa a cap, but majority of the times, 9 times out of 10. So I guess we did have a little slight disagreement. I don't think her response was cap. And Debbie do and Pink Table Topics does as well. So toxic positivity. Yes, girlfriend. You guys missed a hell of a discussion last night in our Cutie Crew Members Only Live, and that's what we discussed. Toxic positivity. All right, I got one more, and then we just gonna have us some small talk. We've been here an hour and 15 minutes. Oh, do I want to go to her? Okay, so this is a good one. I think this is a good one. Is Linda Gamble still here? Linda Gamble is still here. Linda Gamble, I hope you're going to be okay with this. I'm going to share, for those of you that don't know, Linda Gamble's grandson was one of 5 students that were injured in that mass pow-powing in Dallas this week. And thank God, hey, real talk, thank God that Linda's grandson and his friend, they've been released. They did say that the majority of the injuries were not or non-life threatening. So that's amazing. You know what I mean? But I want to share the video of the guy who did this. And then panel, I would like you all's thoughts on this. This is sort of a cap no cap situation, meaning, you know, is he telling the truth? I don't know. I don't even know how I want to word this, but let's take a look. Shout out to the chat. You guys let me know your thoughts again in the chat. But this is the video of the 17-year-old boy that is accused of injuring the 5 students in Dallas at that high school mass shooting. And he said that he had to do it. And he'd rather people see him locked up than unalive. Take a listen.
My last time fuck around be seeing y'all. Last time talking to y'all, excuse my language, but I love y'all. I know I was wrong for what I did, but I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it. I'll be damned if one of us get buried again. I'm tired of us getting buried and nobody doing shit about it. My mama gone, my granny gone, everybody gone that I love. So I can't go. I can't go. I'd rather y'all see me like this, locked up, than y'all see me dead in the ground. And I know that's really what y'all come on now. I know y'all don't want to see me dead. Come on now. Nah, what? Kill myself. But I know that's not what y'all want me to do. So let's be for real, y'all. I love y'all. My last
Mental illness is real. First of all, yes, do it to yourself. Instead of you going up to a school and pow-powing other people, that has nothing to do with whatever the hell he just said out of his mouth. Straight BS, straight cap, and you lost your mom, you lost your grandma, you lost all these people, and you want other people to lose their loved ones as well? Absolutely not. Let's take a look at him turning himself in, and then we're gonna go to the panel. Straight cap. Lock his ass up for life. All right, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I don't want to waste too much time on him, but Debbie, we're gonna swing this to you. You heard what he had to say, and what are your thoughts?
He capping.
Mm-hmm.
He capping. First of all, my prayers to you, Linda Gamble, and your family.
Yes.
Thank God everything is all right. So praying for you. But this young man, he needs some help, some guidance. He need a whole lot. He need to repent, but he capping. You can tell the way he looking back at the camera. You know, he capping. I can't with him. I can't. I
All right.
can't. I can't.
All right. And Debbie said he's capping. And I agree with you as far as it's performative. It's performative. But I agree with you. Go ahead, I keep saying sisters, but I want to say your channel name. Pink Table Topics.
I call Cap as well. I call Cap as well. Yes, and again, prayers going out to Linda Gamble and her family. I just feel like you said, if you want to take out somebody, start with yourself. You know what I'm saying? There were so many other opportunities that I feel like if you were seeking help, you could have gone somewhere to seek help. Even if you had gone to the police station and say, "Hey, I'm thinking about doing this." You know what I'm saying? If you didn't want to do it and you felt like you would rather be apprehended, you should have done that in the beginning. Don't go and try, and cause bodily harm to people who haven't done anything to you and then come out and say, hey, I would rather go to be apprehended than to be unalived myself. But yet you're in the same breath, you attempted to do it to other people.
Exactly.
So you're talking in circles, but not making any sense. So I feel like he's capping. And, I just think, and I know mental illness is real. I do. But I'm just one of those people I feel like that excuse is being overly used. Because I feel like, people seek out and they go do these bad things, but then everybody immediately go to, that person is suffering with a mental illness. Why is it that it's only when these things happen that the mental illness is highlighted? Why can't, somebody somewhere have tried to address it with this individual before it gets, to this point? I just feel like the people who really are dealing with mental illnesses really can't get the help that they deserve because of people who are just out here just evil and just doing stuff just to do it in the name of having a mental illness. So I call Cat because I don't like it. I just call Cat.
I agree. And I also agree with you when it comes to the whole mental illness. First of all, and I said that out of my mouth as soon as I initially heard him speak and when we just watched just now, not saying that because of that, that's the reason why he did what he did, but you can look at his eyes, you can listen to him and the way that he's talking and all of that. And he got a problem, but you can also tell that he's aware of everything, so it definitely would never be a case for me where he can plead mental insanity. But I'm with you. A lot of us, we see these stories play out on the news or social media, and I always say, well, what about the family? You guys have seen signs beforehand, and let's go back to the day of having folks admitted into mental institutions. Enough is enough, and that's another talk for another day because the government cuts funding and all of that, and they need to bring it back. It is too many nutcases out here, but this guy, I was about to call him something else, knew exactly what he was doing. It was calculated, premeditated, and give his ass life. Period. Let's see what the chat is saying. I do see you guys praying for Linda Gamble. And Linda, we spoke earlier today, and my continuous prayers going up. And like I said in my message to you, I'm also praying for your grandson, his friends, and everybody else's mental, because even if it was not life-threatening and they got out the hospital and all of that, mentally they'll be dealing with this most likely for the rest of their life. So prayers going up. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. That was a serious cap or no cap, but I'm gonna go ahead and play it. because across the board, the panel, we all feel
That's cap. That's cap.
we all feel it's Cap. Period. All right, Girlfriend Chronicles said Cap, he's mental. My degree is real said, oh my God, Jesus be offense. Muted Expression said, okay, that was to Linda Gamble. And yes, yes, traumatizing. It is. Mary Willis said, bull-ish. My thought said this young man's eyes look a bit special. Oh my, he's lost his marbles. Angel One, mental health is real. Gigi said, Big Cap, you need help, not take others out, I guess. Put his arse under the jail. What he said made no sense. It did not make sense. Muted Expression said he's talking in circles and making no sense at all. And it was the bravado that he was talking with. You know what I'm saying? Because that first clip was after he did what he did, before he turned himself in. And somebody else in the car that's taping him and all of that. Yep. Egging him on with this bullshit. Let's see. He could have committed another, whatever, if he wanted to be incarcerated. That was a coward move. Right. Talking about y'all know y'all would rather see me in there than unalive. But you're right. He could have done something else. Go stick up, go rob somebody. You ain't got to pull a pow. That's wrong. That's gonna land you in jail. You know what I mean? You didn't have to do that. So yeah. Okay, Valeria, I always say Valeria or Valeria. He's capping, he needs mental therapy. He should have played in traffic. Sorry, not sorry. Yes. Mary Willis said he's acting. Star Child, he's out of his mind. Monique said, this young is trouble. Lock him up. Your family gone don't have nothing to do with anybody else. We have all lost family members. This is capping. Facts. I agree. Exactly. He could pow himself and seek a mental health treatment. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Sweet Essence. That's some group he sought to help himself turn in. Okay. Yes. You talking about when he was turning himself in. They named the group and all of that. Should have been the ones he went to if he had feelings that he talked about right before. And unfortunately, he went through with what he went through. And I hate that, because I think that was his dad that was with him when he was turning himself in, and like you said, the group that was there. He could have went to a school counselor and said this. He could have went to anybody. He could have walked into, like, was it you, sis, that said he could have went to a police station and said, so he had options. And although I think that he's a little cray, he's a bright individual. You can tell the way he was talking. So yeah, lock him up and throw away the damn key. Period. All right. I think I got one more. And then let's see. Okay, this is a juicy one. Let's see. We talked about that. All right, we're going to talk about this. This will be our last topic, but I do want to say again to each and every one of you, thank you guys for joining us on this Friday night. You guys, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. If you're in the chat, you should be subscribed. I think I had it on subscribers only. Make sure you are subscribed to Aunt Debbie's channel. And also make sure that you are subscribed to Pink Table Topics. We thank you guys for joining us. Next Friday will be over at Aunt Debbie's place. So make sure to join us next Friday for episode 5 of the No Cap Show. And the following Friday will be over at Pink Table Topics. All right. And for those of you that are night owls, I'm going to be within the next week or two after our No Cap shows. I'm going to be on Patreon with adult only topics. It's going to be a let loose lounge after dark topics. So we talking about everything. And I already got a list started, baby. I can't wait. So yes, join me for that as well. Okay. This last one, this is weird to me. Is it a deal breaker to date someone your sibling was intimate with?
Ooh, child.
We're going to
What?
take a look at this video. I'm going to say it again, and I want you guys to put it in the chat. Let's see. Salt and Light said, my brother suffers from mental illness. He recently attempted to unalive himself by jumping off a bridge. He was hearing voices to harm others, but chose to end his own life. I am so sorry. Now, you said he attempted to, and then at the end you said, but he chose to end his own life. I want to make sure I'm correct. Did he attempt to, or was it successful? No matter what, prayer is going up. Prayer is going up. But please clarify that for me. And yeah, mental illness is real. It's real, and it's it's sad. And I'm so very sorry to hear that. I am. Muted Expression said her brother suffered as well. And it happens. Those of you know, I mentioned an ex of mine that unalived himself a couple weeks ago, had not a clue. Although I hadn't been in his life, for the past 12, 13 years. But so I don't know what happened over these years, but I could tell you back then and before, no sign of mental illness, no nothing. So, continue prayers for those that are suffering or have family members that's suffering. And, in this case, though, with this young man, I do think that he was aware enough, calculated enough, and all of the nuffs to do what he did, and he needs to serve time. But prayer's going up. Okay, again, I'll read this question. We'll play this video. We'll get the panel's thoughts and put it in the comment section as well. Is it a deal breaker to date someone your sibling was intimate with? Let's listen to Chloe Kardashian, child.
Okay, he's the best sex you've ever had, but you find out he once hooked up with one of your sisters.
You want to know what's crazy?
What?
The older we get, the poll gets smaller. I'm like, I don't know. I think if I was 20, I would probably be like, that's a deal breaker.
You're like, I don't care.
But now I'm like, do we need to talk about it? We're
That's
good,
nasty.
right?
I think that's fair.
I don't know if that, that's
not bad.
Incestual?
No, I think it depends.
Right.
I think it depends. Like how about this? If they have a baby together.
Oh, that's where we draw the line. Okay, we're not sharing baby daddies, but I don't know, if you slept with someone 20 years ago, what the am I supposed to do? It's hard out here.
I kind of agree. Like, especially if they were like, oh, he was so good and a great guy.
How awkward. But I personally wouldn't care. Like if this was me and let's say Kim or whoever single was like, oh, I met this guy. I'm like, oh my God, when I was 20, but it's fine. Like I wouldn't care.
Okay, he's the best sex you've.
All right, you guys heard it. The Kardashians, that shit is nasty. I don't care what nobody say. The pool is not that damn small. If that means you got to leave California and go try Vegas's dating pool, or Arizona, or Chicago, or New York, or whatever, no. Time should never be that damn hard where you would ever, my opinion, want to sleep with, I don't care how many years it's been, somebody that a family member of yours have been with. Somebody over in the comment section over there said sister, cousin, friend, off limits. That's me. I ain't never crossing that line under no circumstances. I do understand that people feel differently, but I want to say this and then I'll swing it to Debbie. I felt that this was weird coming from Chloe, especially because I remember when Tristan, third trimester Tristan, had his eyes on, at the time, her sister Kylie's friend, Jordan. Is that the girl's name? Jordan.
Yeah, that's her.
Okay. Baby, they tried, but the sisters, the black sisters rallied around, baby, and came out here and supported that young lady. But Chloe had a fit. And they tried to that young lady on Twitter. I was all on Twitter slanging and banging Jordan Woods. And even the twins that's always stuck up Chloe's behind, all of them tried to bully Jordan because Tristan had his eyes on her. But now you saying you would be okay with your sister or somebody else dating somebody you was with, but you had a fit about this chick, him having his eyes on her. So it's straight BS to me. I'm done with that. I don't know if that's a cap or no cap situation. It's just trifling for me. Aunt Debbie, your thoughts?
Them peoples will do anything, won't they?
Mm-hmm.
I figured all that's off limits. And for her to say what she said, it just shows what type of person she is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's sick. Now, what sister want to date her other sister's ex or be intimate with him? Nobody. So for her to say that there's something wrong with her, I mean, there's something really wrong with her. You know, where are your boundaries? What's off limits? You know, that's just nasty and that's sickening. She's a sick person. And no wonder that other girl don't bring nobody around. That other sister. She get a boyfriend, she says she don't bring him around. Is that the reason why?
Oh, what other sister?
The one did model. What her name? Kylie Kendall.
Oh,
Kendall.
Kendall. Oh, Kendall don't bring her men around.
Yeah, I heard her say that. I why she don't bring nobody around her family too much.
Okay. Mm.
And she don't.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why. That right there told me why she don't.
Mm-hmm.
Cause them old sisters of her, they don't got no boundaries. They don't care. Anything goes. But if somebody else talk to somebody they talk to, it's a problem. Make it make sense. I won't fool with them folks. She said that just showed me what type of person she is. I would never want nothing to do with her or be around her. And definitely wouldn't bring nobody around her. Sure wouldn't. I would never have her in my circle. Women like that who they can never be honest or truthful, and you can't trust them. Somebody I don't trust, I don't be around.
All right. All right. Debbie, I totally agree with you. And look, they down with the get down because Trina, the rapper, used to date French Montana. And Trina and Khloe Kardashian were associates. You know, they hung out and partied together at times and all of that. Khloe ended up dating French Montana. Then we had Kim Kardashian and Black China were very good friends. Very good friends. Next thing you know, their little sister Kylie is dating China's baby daddy, Tyga, or Tigger, however you spell it. And then, say it. And then also, Kim and Amber Rose used to hang out from time to time, especially when Kim was friends with Black China. We know that Amber Rose was with Kanye first. Kim, and so they down with the get down, you know. But excellent points on Debbie. We're gonna get pink table topics. Your thoughts, sis?
I'm never sharing, for one. And I would never want to have somebody that my sister or even a friend, somebody that I consider a friend, I would never want to date the same person. That's nasty to me. So I would never even be interested in even looking at them that way. So it's a no for me. It's a hard no. I think that's disgusting. And I feel like if it gets to that point to me, I'm looking at you sideways as if y'all were both already eyeing each other, even when he and I were together. So I don't think this would be like a random, they just somewhere down the line end up getting together. I would feel like there would have been something going on prior to us even breaking up. You know, you were either looking at her a certain kind of way or she was looking at you. So it was some underhand stuff already going on. I don't think this is just no random, like, oh, we've been broke up for 2 years and then I look and I see they're together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So to me, I would feel like, I would feel a sense of betrayal, especially if you were supposed to be my girl and, you know, we've been together kicking it and you my sister, especially a sibling. Absolutely not. Like, who, you bringing him to the family reunion?
Yeah.
He was just here with me a couple years ago. Like, how does that look?
Exactly.
That's crazy. But I did have an ex that had a cousin that did ask to date me after the fact, and that was the same thing I told him. I said, now what am I supposed to look like at the family reunion? And everybody know that I've been with him. That doesn't even look good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So people do it. People are trifling like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a hard no for me.
All right. This is why I think we were chosen to have this show, because naturally, I think that we will always just share similar opinions when it comes to a lot of these topics that we discuss. I totally agree with you, sis. And look, most time men, they don't care. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
So I do think that it's always, or it should be always up to the women, the woman, whoever, to have some respect and discretion. When it comes to that pool, like she said, the dating pool is small. No, this is just something that you want to do.
That's an excuse.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. It's never that small. Never that small. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read a couple comments and then we're gonna swing it up for our final thoughts. This was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
We covered what, about 5, 6
Yeah,
different.
we covered a lot.
Yes, and I like that. And we are only still an hour and 40 minutes in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, Aunt Debbie, I'm curious to see what you gonna have for us next week. You let me know. Aunt Debbie be out in these streets, baby.
She
Aunt
do.
Debbie, Aunt Debbie be having topics. She be talking to me on the phone about. I'm like, Aunt Debbie, spell that YouTube page for me.
Aunt Debbie be having the tea.
Baby, Aunt Debbie got all the tea. So Aunt Debbie, pick us some good ones next week. If you want though, Aunt Debbie, to meet with me this week, I would love to show you how you can share some things if you want to do that, or because I don't know if there's a way like we can tap into each other's, like if you guys could take control of my live, you know what I'm saying? I'll look into that. But and that before any of your stories, I would love for us to be able to watch, or whatever. We'll talk about it. But let me read a couple comments about what we just discussed. This last one, the chat has been amazing as well tonight. Thank you guys for jumping from these topics with us. And I think all of us are just like-minded individuals, because for the most part, we all agreed on all of these topics tonight. Mm-hmm. Girlfriend said, I already knew it was one of them 304s. Teresa said, I can't even imagine dating one of my sister's old boyfriends. Okay, well, let me write this down for final thoughts. Let me see. So I won't forget. I'm just writing this down, just based off of what Teresa just said and something you said as well, sis. Let's see. Okay, so Salt and Light did confirm that her brother is alive and he's getting help. So thank God. Yes. Okay. Oh, I read your comment wrong the first time. Prayers going up, and I know that you're doing all that you can as a sister, to try to help him through this. So prayers going up to your brother. Okay, let's see. Mary Willis said, no, that's a deal breaker that you've been with any of my family. Holly B said they asked the wrong family. Facts, because they down with everything. Rosalind said that's insane. Girlfriend said just straight sewer, water, nasty. Sweet essence. That's nasty. LaDawn say, get a toy, child. Rita said,
What that robot name? Call Mr. Rod.
child.
Not Robo.
SKR was robot child.
Do SKR's man.
Baby, let me put that on my after dark list as well. Ride the robot. Because Aunt Debbie, that's more than a toy. That's a whole scratch. You know what I mean? Child, I got questions that I can't ask on YouTube. Does the toy climb up on top of you? Does it smack it up, flip it, and rub it down? You know what I mean?
You gotta pick him up, child.
I don't know.
Well, I heard
we gotta do too much work for Rob.
Yeah. Now look, I ain't interested. Let me make that clear. But I heard that it comes with some type of remote control and a charger.
There she go. There go SKR.
Is she in here? Her ass was in the bushes. Look at that. She was in the damn bushes and heard us talking. Now look, SKR security in the building. SKR, you better make sure my first after dark you are there, because I really, and I'm gonna do a little research just for the topic. I ain't interested in Ride the Robot. Like I say, Ride the Robot malfunction and glitch, and you get stuck like you guys know how dogs get stuck when they be doing. Imagine being rushed to the hospital, child, because Rod is stuck up in there.
She say you lay him down. Lay him down, SKR.
None of that. I ain't doing none of that. Your ass gonna have to go to urgent care because Rod gonna be stuck somewhere he ain't got no business. You've been here, but you ain't been in the chat. Mm-hmm. Right, Gigi? Doggone coach get electrocuted. No, ma'am. Stuck like dogs, my thoughts. You guys know how them dogs get. The dogs get stuck, and you got to throw hot water on them to get them unstuck, child. SKR, don't let us have to come to your house with no hot water, sis. Hold on. We talked about that the first after dark. She can't be dainty and demure, Teresa. That's cap. Let me play that for SKR real quick. There's no way in the world SKR is dainty and demure with Rod the Robot.
That's cap.
Not Rod the Robot.
Cap.
That's cap. Come on now. See, maybe that's gonna be our final thoughts. And we'll have After Dark next Friday. After Dark, my final Saturday Let Loose Lounge is tomorrow. But starting next Friday, it will be a combination of Let Loose Lounge and After Dark, because I gotta have a weekday. Since I can't do members only Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's just too much. But that's gonna be on the topic list. But my final thoughts will be, I don't know if I want to say that. Hold on, let me read a couple more comments. Mary Willis say the rose is awesome, child. Mary, you got a rose.
Mary, you got a rose, girl.
Mary got a rose. Wow.
Mary, let me find out you got one of the roses from Destiny. You got the rose from Destiny, Mary.
You didn't get the Destiny version, did you, Mary? Be careful now, because they say you can get electrocuted and stuff like that. Ooh, child, Mary got a rose. Where's the
Rose? Say she thought about trying the rose out. Y'all
Who said that?
Rose, girl.
Child. Baby. Gert Baby said the things we see in the ER. Yeah, and you're going to see SKI in there too.
Y'all is fierce. Y'all is bad. Y'all so bad.
Baby, SKI talking about you lay him down. So what do you lay him down and then you mount him?
Wait a minute.
Oh,
what would you do? You lay him down and then what? What does Rod do?
Can Rod talk to you, SKR? Can he talk?
Can Rod whisper sweet nothings in my ear?
He got to say something.
SKI, do Rod talk? Can you program Dewey say ooh ah? Tell us something. Come on now.
Dewey talk dirty to you?
Why Dewey talk dirty?
He gotta say something now. He can't just be laying there.
Where's she at, child? She said, y'all need to go to the
Say
nail.
Carolyn, what y'all talking about, a man?
I want that in my search engine. Talking about y'all need to go to the nasty sites and type in dolls. I don't want that in my search engine.
I don't want that in my computer. Go now.
Look at her talking about you bounce on top of him. You can activate him to talk.
What?
No, ma'am.
No,
ma'am, SKR.
Absolutely not.
Bounce. Oh my God. Lord have mercy.
So she say that again, sis. Because I have to let
you bounce on top of him.
No, ma'am.
And you can program him to type.
No, ma'am.
What if the remote gets stuck?
You can activate him to talk. I mean, is it speeds? Is it slow? Is it
whose
medium?
voice is it?
Baby.
Is it a masculine voice?
Do Rod do or try to do what the chick said Tokyo Tony wanted her to do? SKR. That's nasty. I mean, it's not nasty. You know, I'm gonna support my sister. She into it. Do Rod licky sticky?
Right.
You know?
Well, what kind of batteries do you buy for him?
Oh, child.
Do we tell you to turn over?
Can
Rob flip you over, SKR?
It probably need a car battery. It probably need, you know, the jumping cables and every damn thing. Ooh, child.
Or do you charge him up?
Dude, how long does the charge last? That's the next thing. Because do you gotta stop and keep plugging them in?
Baby, soon as Rod start hitting the spot,
he gonna shut down.
Start all over again.
Girl, you have a whole power outage on the street.
Oh my God.
Made out of metal or plastic?
Latex, right? Did you say latex? Oh, I don't know.
Drop some robots in the chat for SKR.
Do we take 9-volt or AA batteries, SKR?
Lord have mercy.
Girl, he got one of them chargers like for the for your phone, sis.
Cause we need to know how long he can last.
Just like for the wait a minute, SKR didn't put some robots in the chat. I'm trying to find a robot. Girlfriend, where you get that robot emoji? Put some robots in the chat for SKR. SKR, I'm gonna let you know this is don't you bring Rod to Vegas.
You better not pack him up and bring him
at home. And
don't be packing Rod up.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Her roommate gonna get an earful. Her and Rod over there.
How long does Rod last, though? Can you let us know, SKR? You know,
what's his longevity?
Yes. He is silicone, she said. Ew. So
silicone.
He's
soft. He ain't got no hard muscles or nothing.
He ain't got no hard muscles.
Do you blow him up or do you? Wait a minute.
You're going to be out of breath if you got to blow him up. I'm tired.
Pump him up, you know, put the air in him.
Oh, my God.
I don't know how that's going to work there.
Ooh, sis, you got me choking over here because I just had a visual of you blowing up Rod, child.
SKR, you're going to have to give us a tutorial, girl.
Girl, where did you blow Rod up at? Think about it. You probably blow Rod up at the, y'all know what I'm talking about?
The gas station.
God. No.
Oh, you know, right, sis.
Use your mouth, Aunt Debbie.
Huh? Yeah, you got to do too much work for Rob.
I bet you the way they designed Rod is so nasty. Think about it. This little plastic member piece, that's probably where you blow, him up.
Well, can't you get that blow air machine, pump machine? I can't deal with Rob. He come with too much. It's too much.
Do he
Go
come with a
on.
portable pump? SKR, let us
You
know.
got to pump him up, and then you got to charge him up too.
Right.
Teresa say you blow Rob up by the moose knuckle.
That's what I'm talking about. And then the woman that's blowing him there, they probably getting their thrill, thinking that they're, going down on them. This is after dark for real. Oh my God. The blow ups are old school. SKR say the blow ups are old school. This right here, what she talking about is new age.
So what's new age about? You pump him or you charge him? Or what you do now?
What? Yeah, what? Because you say you lay him down. Is he stuck under you? What does Rob do?
I just want to know. I don't want to see it. I just want to know.
No.
Child, she say Rob can wear clothes.
Now Rob can wear clothes. Girl, let me walk in the door and Rob standing up by the closet.
Get the shit out of me.
We gonna be fighting.
Right now, what the fuck is he wearing clothes for? I mean, is you taking Rob to work?
A heart attack with that
man. Rob to church and to work, and what he need clothes for? SKR.
Yeah.
What you gonna carry him outside with you? I don't know how this gonna supposed to work here. This sound right now.
It's too much. She say he is a 6 foot man. He ain't no man, child. Now he but he ain't no man. In my Aunt Debbie voice, y'all know Aunt Debbie say Maine. I love it because my daddy used to say that too. Maine or down the road.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, child. Charmaine in here talking about she done looked it up, child. Baby. No, I don't need no robot. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Oh, child.
SKR. I'm clutching my pearls. Okay. At least it's safe. You know what I mean? Does Rob need... He don't need Viagra or anything like that. Does he need lubricant? This is after hours. Lord have mercy.
You know way too much.
How does it is, isn't it, Aunt Debbie? How does Rod? How does Rod? I don't know. Don't y'all think that that'll be a little dry? Am I thinking too much?
I think the situation is weird.
So you probably got to oil him up.
No, man.
How you supposed to get all heated up for a robot? That you know is a robot.
There's too much work, SKR.
You gotta oil him up.
That's too much work. I ain't got time. This is too much. How much he costs now?
Yeah, he ain't about to give me no plastic burns, baby. Go ahead where you with my luck, I would get a Rob with a ST. Oh Lord, TV. I can't read what she said. She said Rob end up giving her something, child.
I was gonna ask, do he wear protection?
Well, if they don't, child, now this is deep. Because what if somebody come to SKR's house and use Rod? Because it should be safe. But somebody else then came over there and used Rod, and then she went and used Rod again. She probably could get something.
What
you think?
Look at LaDawn talking about the cheapest Rob is $7.99. LaDawn, get out from over there.
Not y'all searching, child. Baby, Rod got the Diddy stash, not the Johnson & Johnson, child. You can use that Diddy stash, SKR and Diddy, then bought up all the baby oil. Okay. Oh, child, this too much.
Look at my thought talking about Rod gets oil down with WD-40.
Baby, yeah. If you don't get over there on Tinder or some shit, she talking about she ain't got a Rod. because he about $3,000 to $10,000. Girl, bye. You can go get a Negro.
Girl,
You can
listen.
go get a Negro for 100. I'm sure. You know, take
Lord have
a
mercy.
movie in a little Olive Garden, something real cheap. You can probably get. Girl, bye. SKR,
Yeah.
I cannot wait for you to talk about this in detail. Seriously. She said Rob can shoot out blanks. Well, yeah, you'll have a little baby robot chat. Go to the damn ER and they say she in labor and a little rod come out. Child, you're not.
And
Hold
let me
on.
ask one more question.
Yes, ma'am.
Do he come?
Does he come outside? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
SKR, does Rob come outside?
Does Rob release?
Come outside?
Do he release?
That's why I said she gonna end up with a little baby metal contraption inside of her, child. Let us know, girl.
SKI, you better leave that alone.
That's too much.
You
That's too
better.
much. But look at this. You can make the male robot companion to be identical to your mate. That's creepy. Instead of freezing eggs, now you can clone your man's tool and have a look-alike forever without the attitude.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, that's a lot now. Instead of freezing eggs, because that means you want a child, now you can clone your man's tool and have a look-alike forever without the attitude. Okay, you lost me on part of that. I kind of get what you're saying. You threw me off with the eggs part, but you can clone your man's member and stick it on Rod. Is that what you're saying? I just keep my man. You know.
Well,
Right,
who
because
gonna
is the
do
man
so? How
gonna
you
let you
gonna keep
clone?
that? How you gonna keep his tool in order to put it on him? What you do? Keep it in a jar? Pull it out?
Ooh,
What kind
child,
of
let
crap
it
y'all
go.
got?
I don't know. But look now, you know that Safari did that. Safari cloned his part. Have you guys now? We're gonna have to. This is after dark, and I'm gonna find these pictures and I'm gonna have it for you after dark. Safari, Nicki Minaj's ex, Erica Mena's ex-husband. Have you guys ever seen
They
Safari?
say he got a big one.
Is Rumble in the Jungle on Debbie. That man could never touch me in life. Oh my God.
And what they say he got a big one now. I don't know. Is that what he said?
They did not lie on Debbie. I have never ever. I'll show it in After Dark next week, child. I will have to show you guys Safari. I don't even know if you want to call that blessed. Because sometimes too much could be too much. You know what I mean? That's too much. That's too much.
Wow.
But anyway, how did we get on Rod? We was talking about the Kardashians and all of that. We said something about the robot, and SKR jumped out them bushes, child.
She sure did. She
That
fell
was
out
T.
the bed.
Diva said something about Rob. She the one brought up Rob.
Oh, now she brought up. I'm not looking up nothing, child. She talking about look up male X dolls. It is amazing. Look, whatever floats anybody's boat, honestly, and I'm keeping it real with this. No judgment. This is no judgment zone. And if you like it, I love it. I mean that. It's safer, you know what I'm saying, than out here messing around with a lot of these knuckleheads that ain't up to shit, you know. But as for me, I'm passing on Rod. Let's do final thoughts, sis. I'm gonna start with you, chat. If push ever come to shove, God forbid, let's say, we just talking hypothetically. I know you and your hubby gonna be together forever plus a day. But let's just say, would you ever see a day if you happen to be single where you would get you a ride?
It would be a no for me, and because I'm not even the type of person who like toys.
Mm-hmm.
Just on a a regular day, because I feel like it's too much work. If I gotta put the battery in you and I gotta do it myself, I don't feel like I don't feel like I could get pleasure out of pleasuring myself, if that makes sense. That's not my thing. I would rather have the natural touch. I would like to have the embrace and to actually be able to, feel the throb and all of that kind of stuff.
I'm sorry, go. Not the throb.
I want to feel all the veins and all.
Say the throb.
I can't feel none of that with the toys and the rob. So it'll be a no for me.
All right, child. All right.
I have to go find me a real one.
A real one. I feel you. I have a couple toys, and again, this is after dark, but I very, very seldomly use them. But your girl.
I tried, and it just wasn't my thing. I'm like, it's too much work.
It's some out here that it ain't no rod where you got to do all of that, just like the whole man on you. But it's some of them out here, child, that do the job. You know what I mean? That do the job. That's all I'm gonna say. But for me, I've always been that way. Oh, embarrassing story. I don't know if I told you guys this before. One day, I was moving. My dad, my brothers, a couple neighbors, all of them were helping me move. And child, I had a couple toys in one of my shoe boxes in the closet. And I have always my whole life shoes galore. When people have moved me before, they say that they don't care about the furniture, the TVs, nothing. They hate moving me because of my clothes and shoes. I be damned if that box somehow fell as one of the guys was trying to carry it to get into the bigger box. And child, a couple toys fell out. And my daddy was standing right there. You talking about embarrassed. Because he said, "What is this?" And that baby went to reach for it, and I dove, baby, like I was a wrestler. You would have thought I was Andre. What's the name of the wrestlers from back in the day, baby? I dove.
Not diving off the top rope.
I dove right on top of that shit so my daddy couldn't see it. Girl. I think about that to this day, baby. You know how them wrestlers be on the tightrope on the, get in the ring. I went up in the air. My dad was like, "What the hell is going on with you?" I bet you one thing, he wasn't about to pick up that dildo, because that's what it was. Child. There was a dildo and another little toy, baby. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I don't know how I got there. This visual is everything. Miss Tina, you can see me, baby. Just give me a wrestler name. Call me a wrestler name. I'm gonna move on. We're gonna get on Debbie's thoughts. I'm thinking old school. Andre the Giant, wasn't he a wrestler?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, baby, call me Stone Cold Chit Chat, cause baby.
The Rock.
Yes, The Rock.
Baby, I dove. Do you hear me? And I was like halfway down the damn hallway, and I don't know. I wasn't halfway. I think I was walking into the entryway to the hallway. I was going in a whole different direction, and something just told me, because I saw them with the shoe boxes. But when I heard my daddy say, "What is that, baby?" Wow. I got tears streaming on my eyes. I'm sorry, Daddy. He didn't know. He didn't, because I shielded that shit. SKI probably like, "It's Rod."
Right.
Dad, it's Rod. Not me. Okay, let me stop. Acting silly. Okay, I see y'all laughing. Okay, Aunt Debbie, same question to you. Push come to shove, Aunt Debbie, down the line. Do you ever see a time where you will ever have a rod?
No, Rod. That's a no. Rod might malfunction, get stuck, then sit out and begin me. I'm too old now. Coming here, he got a suit on. That might scare me. My heart ain't gonna take it now, baby.
The
No,
batteries
no,
may
no.
get to running hot.
Yeah.
What if I'm asleep? I'll be thinking that thing is looking at me, and it might. I don't know. I'm
Me too,
scared. I'm on
Debbie.
that. I'm over here sleeping, and here he was over there in the corner looking at me.
Yeah.
Ooh, Debbie. Rod just
Oh, hell no.
he have a little glitch in the middle of the night and just move and stand up and shit.
Right,
Hell
you
no.
walking over there toward the bed. That is, no.
Oh my God.
I want nothing. I want nothing. I want nothing. I'm good. I'm good.
Well, yeah.
Just let me live and breathe. I don't want no Rob.
Oh my God. Me either. Oh, I'm laughing so hard over here. SKR, we love you, sis, but we all passing on Rod's daddy, the little baby Rods that we could end up getting pregnant. We pass. We pass, but we gonna take your word. SKR said his eyes closed on Debbie. Him,
Debbie looking like a dead man.
That's
Hell
right.
no,
You screw. His eyes are closed.
like a dead man. I don't want nothing. I said.
He don't blink or nothing. SKR for that amount.
I don't care what. I don't want nothing. No, I'm good.
And Debbie said you got her thinking she's sleeping with a dead man. Right. Eyes are closed, chat. That's creepy. Baby.
SKR said she'll have a piece of safari.
Oh Lord, y'all trying to kill a girl.
SKR is a freak. Well, see,
She
we
is. But
yeah,
Safari looked dangerous. I didn't see
SKR.
what he looked like in the gray
Baby.
sweatpants.
Look, maybe it's some people that can handle that thing. I guess so. Because Nicki Minaj was with him for years. Erica Mena, that's why she crazy than a month. Well, she was crazy before him. I could never handle that.
That looks scary.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Because that was all the way down his leg.
It was like damn near
What?
Aunt Debbie, you didn't see it?
I ain't never seen it. I just heard about it. You know how you hear people talk. I ain't never seen it. No,
let me describe it as much as I can on YouTube because it's down to the knee.
Oh, it's down
but
there.
It's not one of them skinny minis. So imagine that. Imagine down to the knee, but got the width.
Oh, that's a horse thing.
Yes, Aunt Debbie.
It's a horse. It's a horse.
You gotta know what you're doing to handle that one.
He part horse. Yeah, no, that's a instant hysterectomy. No,
you
sir.
ain't gonna never walk the same.
No, sir. No, sir. Yeah, no, I'll pass. I'll pass. SKR, we know you's a frizznique. I gotta say it that way. That's what it is, like an elephant trunk. Absolutely not. But it was something to see. It's a sight to see now. It's a sight.
Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ.
That's all I can do is look at it, child. It's a sight to see.
It is a sight for some eyes, I tell you.
That's not all.
Is you gonna show it in the after dark when we go to after dark?
Yes, ma'am. I got it on my sticky. I got it on my sticky right here. So I'm gonna have it ready for next Friday. We're gonna do our I don't know, maybe we'll have a we'll have an after dark tomorrow because it's gonna be our last let loose on the Saturday. So we'll talk about Safari tomorrow. I'm gonna pull them pictures up, child. I gotta go to my Facebook because one of my friends.
Ready, Aunt Debbie.
Aunt Debbie, you gonna be like, what the heck?
I gotta see this.
Yeah, no. That's all I could say to that. Yeah, no. No, sweet essence. We're not talking about Bolo, but I guess look, Safari got Bolo beat. Sis, you remember Bolo, don't you?
I remember Bolo from Rover.
Now we was able to see just a tad bit when it comes to Bolo. And Portia screwed him, remember?
Oh, sure did.
Safari got Bolo beats.
Sure do.
So that tells y'all It's a mess. I'm gonna find it tonight. I'm gonna find it. But look, we gotta go. My doggies are knocking on the door. They too much. Okay. But this has been amazing. 2 hours and 12 minutes. This was an awesome no cap show. I am gonna swing it back up to Aunt Debbie for any final thoughts that you have, as well as you, Pink Table Topics. But to the chat, thank you guys for spending your Friday evening with us. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you have not hit the like button, please go ahead and hit the like button for me. Good night, Tyra. All right, Aunt Debbie, final thoughts on any of the topics that we talked about tonight.
Well, I'll just say, Chloe, she nasty. Y'all. She ought to be ashamed of herself. And I just want to say happy Easter to everybody. Have a safe and wonderful Easter. Have a good dinner and have a happy Easter. As far as Blueface and his mama, both of them people they don't have good sense, so I don't believe nothing they say. And Ryan, you got busted. You just ought to come out here the truth.
Ryan was lying.
Right, right.
Ryan, get your lying ass out of here. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie.
Ryan got busted. Y'all have a good Easter, everybody. Ooh, this was fun.
You as well, Aunt Debbie. And yes, happy Easter. Happy Good Friday first. Well, yes, it's still Friday. But you said something, Aunt Debbie. I'm gonna try to find it. In honor of Easter. I find it and try to play it after Pink Table Topics. But yeah, Ryan, get your line ass on up out of here. I agree, Aunt Debbie. Okay, sis. Final thoughts.
Great show. I enjoyed the topics. We had great discussion. Like Aunt Debbie said, Ryan was lying and I was over here crying. Ryan was a whole lie. And yeah, happy Easter Day to everybody. Have a great Easter weekend. Remember the reason for the season. I hope that you get to enjoy your time with your family and your loved ones. Or if you just by yourself and you just chilling, just remember the reason for the season and have an amazing weekend. But as always, great no cap show, sis, Aunt Debbie. It was fun as always. So it was fun.
Yes, it was. It really was. I totally agree. And I'm sorry, I heard everything you said, sis. I'm scrolling, looking for this doggone video. But yes, it was amazing. It was amazing. I hope that you guys are getting the grandbabies together with their Easter best or your kids, make sure to take pictures, send them to me. If you like, I'll post them on Instagram. But yes, like sis said, the reason for the season. Happy Easter, happy Easter. Let me see something real quick because this will be so funny to play on our way out. Which phone is this? Hold on, let me go to my other Instagram page real quickly. But shout out to the chat. Shout out to you guys. Let me see if I saved this thing. Where's my saved? All right, give me 1 second, guys. Hold on, let's see. Please, I hope I saved this. Target. Okay, let me do a quick search. Her name is Shay something. Hold on, guys, because this cracked me up. Here you go. All right, here go her page. But let me find the video. Here you go, right here. Baby, let me tell you guys, let me send this to myself. I told you guys in my sisterhood group, my name was Stiletto Diva. And it was one of my diva sisters that wore them kitten heels. Do you wear kitten heels? Anybody in the chat?
Yeah, I can't stand kitten heels. I bet you could just show this video to the girl in the shoe store, ain't you?
You saw it on the shoe.
Girl, I was hollering.
Cackled. And it instantly reminded me of my diva sister child because those not heels. It's like, girl,
I can't stand kitten heels.
You may have worn some slippers. You know what I'm saying? So let me play this. Hold on. I got to go all the way down to the bottom. Let me cue it up. Hold on, let me just go to her page. I wasn't following her on my chit chat page, but here we go. All right, in honor of Easter, you guys, we're gonna have us a quick laugh on our way out the door. She cracked me up. So she's testing out kitten heels to see if they are praiseworthy for Easter. Take a look. I cackled.
Look at the church.
I was hollering.
These right here.
Look at her. Look at the shoe.
Now they have some pinky toe like these.
Girl, she ain't got a heel. They on the floor.
So flat. Just flat.
Look at her, girl. Look.
They here too high.
Black one, black one. Look at her. Praise dancing. Look at her, y'all. Oh my God. She ready to check out. All right, I gotta play that one more time. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I can't with her.
I cackled.
Girl, she had me crying.
Look, the lady in the store, you know, she don't know that this is she taping this. I gotta go back from the beginning. Make sure to pay attention to this soon as she starts talking. She's hilarious. If you guys are not following her, her name is Shay Hair Museum over on Instagram. Hilarious. Let's take a look, chat. Did you put in the chat if you wear kitten heels?
Do you? SK Aura says she wear kitten heels.
You better not wear them in Vegas, child.
I was just going to say, you better not bring no kitten heels to Vegas, SKR.
Girl, look, I'm going to take you. We just going to get you some flats. We ain't doing it. That is not a heel. It's no purpose for these shoes. All right, hold on. Let's take a look. Just get you some flats, child. Look, y'all.
I need something I need to be able to kind of like jump while I'm in church.
Look at the lady like, oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Only guy can do it. Yeah. That kind. These right here, little in there. So you want that for color? Jesus Christ. Yes. 9.
She said, only God can do it.
9.5.
How you like these? These are good for Sunday for church. They feel good. I might have to be.
She ushering. Praise dancing, child. Oh, she's stupid.
Child, that took me out of this.
Look at her.
Enough of that pinky toe. Enough shooting back. These ones. I'm ready to check out.
Girl, I cackled. Oh my God. Okay.
SKR said she bringing them kitten heels to Vegas, sis.
They ain't gonna last, child. I'm gonna tell you much.
Girl, that hot concrete in Vegas gonna burn them kitten heels up.
Pictures and make a whole video about it. I'm gonna make a whole video about it. Girl, look. That cracked me up. SKR, I'm through with you for the night. Okay. But who else? SKR say she wear them. Nobody else, y'all. Since we clowning the kitten heels, don't nobody wanna admit, because I know it's some kids.
Y'all capping, because y'all know y'all be wearing them kitten heels.
I wear them. I them black ones. I think I got some shoes like that. Them black ones. I know I got some kitten heels.
Aunt Debbie.
I'm sorry. Oh Lord, Aunt Debbie. I'm sorry. Oh, now I feel bad, child.
Look at Roya. Roya says she wear kid heels. Get out of here.
You know, I gotta pull the truth out of y'all over here. I know it. It's more than you, Roy. You more than Aunt Debbie and SKR. Lord, Aunt Debbie.
I told you y'all be capping.
How come you ain't stopped me, Aunt Debbie?
That's all right. I wear them. I can get around in them. And I can wear, you know, some. I can't stand long in them high heels now, but I can wear some, but they won't be stilettos. My stiletto days are over.
Mine's may be over, you know, since I've been working from home for the past damn near 15 years. So, I used to wear a lot of my shoes when I used to, party and work and all of that. So my arch may be gone. But quick and honest question on that. When you do wear them, do you feel like you're wearing heels?
Yeah, I feel comfortable because I can run in them. They don't tell them when you have to run in Chicago. You got to be ready.
If I see y'all running down the strip in Vegas with them kid heels,
Don't you bring them shoes up? No, UNSKR, wear y'all little kitten heels if y'all come. I promise
look
you.
at Valeria, she got kitten heels.
I know it.
Monique got kitten heels.
What I say?
Y'all
say? Now, Toffee said now Toffee making us feel bad. Sis, we gotta, because Toffee said she had back surgery and she gotta wear kitten heels now. Do y'all really feel like
you can put on some? Can y'all put on some flats?
Right.
Yeah, I wear flats too. I like flats.
I don't see how the kitten heels make y'all feel elevated enough to feel like
Do you feel elevated? You just not highly elevated, but you feel
that's
elevated.
a little low to the ground for me. Put
like
on some
house shoe, honestly. Debbie, SK, I say bring the kitten heels.
Look at Teresa. Teresa said it's gonna be a kitten heel fashion show in Vegas.
Let's do it. I'm gonna have a prize. I'm gonna give out a prize for the best kitten heels.
I got some suede boots with kitten heels, and they sharp.
What, Debbie? You got some kitten heel boots?
Suede, baby.
I sure do. I got some kitten heel suede boots, and they sharp.
I have never seen boots with kitten heels.
Baby, I ain't never. You hear me? It seemed like even with the lady in this video, it seemed like the heels have gotten shorter. That was just,
And I had some them black shoes that lady had. I got some black ones like that. I bought from Steve Madden. Sure do. When they had the sale at the
I didn't even know
Nordstrom
Steve Madden
made
them black ones right there. Got some of them in the closet. From Nordstrom's rack. Right there in the closet.
Well, sis, we may be out of style, sis. We may be out of style.
I may be out of style, but you ain't gonna never catch me in no kitten heels.
Baby, look, I'm a crackhead now, and people from back in my day cannot believe it. I am a crackhead. I got Crocs in every color. And look, you get a little heel on that. And I ain't got the platform ones, but I'd rather wear some flats, some Crocs, some gym shoes, some something. But look, I must admit, I'm saying this because of Aunt Debbie now. I must admit they do look nice. I'm saying this because of my Aunt Debbie. These are stylish. What? How else? What? Give me some words, sis. What else can we say since Aunt Debbie wear these as well?
I'm gonna be looking good in them and be able to walk and keep up. You won't even tell they kitten heels.
You're gonna be doing a lot. Aunt Debbie, you don't be doing jumping like she be doing. Do you look at her, Aunt Debbie?
No, I ain't doing no praise dancing and all that now. I ain't got time for that.
Grandmama says she love kitten heels.
She's tall enough.
Ooh,
okay. Now I have heard that a lot of taller women do prefer kitten heels because of their height. And I'm just joking. Look, we all have our own preferences. I've never been a fan. I don't know. Maybe I was fast, child. I wanted to
never been a fan of kitten heels.
Right, and I'm short too, so I wanted
elevate.
I wanted me some. Give me 5 inches, child, and 6 on some occasion.
SKR, don't be stepping out of no talking about y'all.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all now. We're gonna be doing a lot of walking in Vegas. You may want to use kitten heels.
I'm bringing my gym shoes.
Yes, we're gonna be doing a lot of walking, honestly, but we are gonna have it's not gonna be formal, but we're gonna have a sit-down dinner where maybe people want to wear, get a little dressed up. But the thing about that is, once we leave dinner, we're gonna want to hit them streets. So be comfortable. That's what I'm saying. Everybody Be comfortable. Star Child, hopefully you'll join us. We're gonna be there. The Cutie Crew will be in Vegas September 18th through the 21st. And as of right now, we are up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5 deposits. And that's
I'll be
just
sending mine in too.
okay, and Debbie. Yeah, the deposits are just for your t-shirt and your hats. You know,
Oh
and
yeah, I want my t-shirt and that. I'm just going. What I'm doing is just sending the whole amount in, then I'm done with that. I can move to the next phase.
got you. Okay, well, we'll talk more about that. Yes, 3-inch is considered a kitten heel, Callie in the house. Okay.
I also got them shoes that lady got on right there.
Black ones, huh? Those may be the Maddens. The white
I got them from Nordstrom's Rack.
Okay.
And Steve Madden got some pretty shoes, but I have never seen him have kitten heels.
I've never seen them either.
Now I'm gonna be looking for him when I go.
And the
I
little
I got some from Steve Madden.
But look at them off-white ones on Debbie. Those are cute too because they got the
cute,
little strap in front.
Every shoe don't look good in a kitten heel. To me, a black looks good.
Okay, Aunt Debbie, I'm gonna give you that. Okay,
now that one look like I don't know what that look like, an orthopedic shoe that beige one, but that black looks
just about to say kitten heels look orthopedic.
All of them do, but I'm since Aunt Debbie wearing them, I'm trying to be nice, child. All of them, all of them. You put in vacation time at your job. Okay, it's fine. We'll get it together. All right, we out of here. 2 hours and 28 minutes. Again, amazing. As I mentioned, if you guys did not hit the like button, please go ahead, hit the like button, share the video with your friends. Make sure you are subscribed to each of our channels. I am Chit Chat with QT. We have Aunt Debbie and we have Pink Table Topics. Please make sure to subscribe. We will see you guys next Friday over by Aunt Debbie's. But this was a lot of fun. And this is how, I envisioned, and I think we all did as far as us, being the host of this show. We want to have some serious topics, some fun topics. We want to act a fool. We want to be able to be serious again and all of that. And that's what this is. And you're getting 3 different perspectives. So thank you guys again. We'll have us some music pretty soon, but I appreciate each and every one of you. Anything else from you, Aunt Debbie or sis?
No, good night.
All right. Good night. For those of you that are subscribed to me, and if you are members, I will see you guys tomorrow in the Let Loose Lounge. Most likely I'll be live on YouTube at some point throughout the morning or afternoon as well. But have a good night. Happy Good Friday again, and happy Easter. We'll chat with you guys soon.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. All right. Good night, guys. See you next Friday.